Hello, world. Welcome to another episode of the Goats and Goose Show, where we talk about all your favorite topics, all your favorite sports. Uh, Here with me today, we have my man's Ruger Rod. Say what's up, Ruger.
So
We got we got Chief Killer in the building. Give you love, Kills.
What up, though?
What up? What up? Try to fix your mic, Killer. Try to fix your mic. It's kind of low. And then we got my man, Billionaire Pab, Malky Pablo.
you got yourself on
What
mute.
up, y'all?
What up? What up? What up? All right, man. Let's get into this, man. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even introduce myself. And then, of course, you have the star of the show, Pharaoh Aladdin, the one and only Prince. Uh, Today we just gonna, I guess, jump right into the NBA. You know, this is playoffs, strap season. So, Joel Embiid came back for the 76ers. What you think, Ruger, man? You think they got a shot? They did win today.
Well, with Embiid, they got a shot. The thing is, I know he was like doubtful to play today, so him coming back to play like really confused a lot of people. It really threw off the Heat, but I always figured like if he did play, they would beat the Heat in the series. But they're down 2 games, so can they win? It's gonna be hard. I feel like it might go 7 games, but I think the Sixers can pull it off and win in Game 7. And they
What?
just don't have an answer for Embiid, to be honest. And with Embiid there, like it opens up a lot of stuff for James Harden
What
because now
about
you
you?
got a double team Embiid in the post, and then you got people that could shoot on the Sixers. So
Yeah. Okay. What about you, Killer?
Yeah, it was cool that Embiid came back. I kind of expected that though, as you and I were talking this morning, because we seen that he was doubtful, but they kept saying that he had the potential to make progress to come back. So that kind of told you he was playing. But yeah, like Ruger said, it does open up a lot for everybody else when Embiid is playing. But man, I think NBA politics, they weren't gonna go down 3-0. So I still expect them to lose game 4. Miami is just an overall better team, man.
Okay.
They gonna
Okay.
they gonna win in 5 or 6.
Malky.
What's the question?
All right. So we're gonna skip and we're gonna go to the next game. So
What was
right
the
now,
what was the what was the
it
question?
it, it doesn't matter. The question is how many fries did they give you in a large?
this nigga corny, bro.
All right. So our next the next question, and Malky, pay attention because I'm coming to you first. We got the Suns and the Dallas Mavericks. The Mavericks are doing really good. They're up right now. They're probably gonna win this game. How you guys like this series?
Well, they down
Malcolm?
2-0. But
Oh, go ahead, Keller. You can go ahead. Go ahead, give your.
that was me. That was Ruger. But yeah, they down 2-0 right now. They probably are gonna win this game. Chris Paul's having a bad game. Chris Paul has nowadays. Chris Paul has a bad game every 4 to 5 games. So
Man, he's fucking selling me, bro.
this would be his bad game. The next game he's probably gonna go crazy if you're a better. So just know to bet on Chris Paul to have a double double next game. With
Man,
maybe if you could
fuck
bet
Chris
the field
Paul.
goal percentage, bet him to shoot over 50% next game. But yeah, I don't think this game is going to do anything for the series. I feel like the Suns going to win the next 2 games. So I don't really care about this game so much.
All right, what about you, Killer? What's your opinion about this madness that's going on?
I think the Suns ultimately win in 6, but I could see a 7th game. Uh, yeah, Luca is gonna continue to baby these guys. It's just unfortunate that he's basically by himself.
I can't let you go with that. I can't let you go with that. I got to dispute
But,
that. But go ahead.
but yeah, they're gonna win in 6, maybe 7. But yeah, with the heroics of Luca.
Okay, okay. Ruger, you said you wanted to debate what Killer said. What's
Yeah, I can't go with that because they won games without him. For the series, besides this game, for the series, for both series, when he's been on the bench, they play better without him. And
Yeah,
most
I
of the
don't know
time they
where.
lose, he's holding the ball. Nah, that's not, you can't disagree with that. That's a fact. You can look up the stats. When he's on the bench, they play better without him in terms of scoring more points and allowing less points by the other team. So you can't just say he's playing by himself. Now
So if
he
Luca,
holds the ball for a
so if
long
Luca
time.
wasn't scoring 40 points in both game 1 and 2, how badly do you think they would have lost?
I don't know because it changes the way they play the game. Just like Luca didn't play against the Jazz for 2 games and they won 2 of those games. So I don't know.
Well,
And
they
Luca,
won
when
one of
Luca
those
came,
games
and no, they won 2 games without him.
because they only played 2 games without him,
No,
and they
they
lost
won two games
and they
without
lost game
him.
1.
They won 2 games without him.
Okay,
They won games 2 and 3 without him.
okay.
Yeah, and then he came back, and then they won 2 more games. So, like I said, like I don't know how they would have played because when he's on the court, usually he's holding the ball for such a long time. This game's an exception where they're just having him post up more, but usually he has Mikal Bridges on him. So then he starts doing these step back threes, and they look good when he's making them, but when he's missing them, it's like he doesn't get that type of scrutiny. So I can't say he's playing by himself. And then I looked up his stats when they played the Clippers, and everybody's playing good this game, by the way. So I just wanted to point
Yeah,
that out. The whole team.
this game. That's why. That's why I
Okay, and
asked.
they're
Like,
winning this game, and that
if
I'm just saying because I seen when he played the Clippers for the last 2 years, and he did play good the second year they played the Clippers. But if you go look up the stats, they played better when they had 2 bigs in the game. But when he got in the game, he couldn't play with Porzingis. So then they had to take Porzingis out, and they end up losing the series.
Man,
Like if
come
if
on,
if
come
you're
on.
forcing them, if you're forcing them to play a certain way, they're going to lose because Luca, he just there's certain things he doesn't do well, like play defense. He always fucks up in clutch time. And number 3, he ball hogs.
Luca's a dog.
but I don't see how you can say they don't. Okay, yeah, we can move
Okay,
on.
so explain yourself. No,
No, no, no,
explain
no, no,
yourself,
no, no.
killer.
So if you go
Because
look up, no, no,
No,
no, no, no, no,
I
no.
don't see how
I'll
like
tell
you
you this.
just
Killer to
okay,
explain
hold on. So
yourself.
you
No,
just said
because I want
how
Killer to explain yourself because he's
said
getting
how
trashed right now in the debate.
so you just said how everybody was playing like ass in games 1 and 2.
I didn't
Yet
say that. I didn't say that.
okay, all
I
right,
said they're playing good this game. That's all I said.
but everybody
But he
was
didn't say
playing
anything
like
about playing
ass
that.
in game
I,
one
I,
and
I
two.
I ain't gonna lie, Killer. You losing the
Everybody,
debate.
hold on, Prince. Everybody was playing like ass in game 1 and 2. Jalen Brunson has been averaging 30 points a game since the Jazz series, and then got out here and not even scoring in double figures
Right.
in games 1 and 2.
How you gonna
So I
score in
mean,
double
damn,
figures when you're not
maybe if
touching the
you
ball?
no, he is. Dude, he's shooting. Oh, hold on, bro. He's not touching the
Go ahead.
ball. No,
I
nigga
know.
is
Go
out
let
here
him
missing
know.
shots.
Thank you. Let him know he touching the ball.
Go
Niggas is
ahead.
out.
Go ahead.
That's all he do
Let's
is
go
touch
look at the
balls.
stats.
Hold on, I got you. Say less.
Yeah, say less, like pay less. Hey, Malky, what do you think about this?
Yeah, go ahead, Malky,
Next
and then
question,
we'll
bro.
come back.
Okay. We gonna get I want because I want Rugen and Killer to hash out the. God damn! I want Killer and Rugen to
Hold on.
hash out
Hold
the
on. So
debate.
I'll go to the stats.
hold on. I got so game 2. Jalen Brunson 3 for 12, 1 for
We
3,
in the hot
9
seat.
points. But he ain't touching the ball. He had the
3 for
second
12.
most shots in the game after Luca. Okay.
But Luka wasn't
How
even. Oh,
he
that's game 3. Game 3.
That's 12. That's 12 shots. You right. Okay. So
okay.
what about game 1?
So game 1. Hold on. I got you. Hold on.
6 for 16, right?
Luka is on it.
He shot 6 for 16, right?
Luka's a dog. 11 rebounds, 8 assists.
He shot 6 for. I'm telling you what he shot. He shot 6 for 16 in game 1.
Give it back
Dory
to Chris
Finney-Smith
Paul.
shot 50%, 5 for 10. Reggie Bullock shot 2 for 7. Dwight Powell shot 2 for 3 because you know they don't get the bigs involved when Luka play. Max Kleber He shot 6 for 9. So I don't know who all was playing trash. You could say Jalen Brunson, oh, he didn't shoot 50%. But if you go look at a lot of those shots in game one, he's shooting contested shots because he's getting the ball at the last second. But everybody else shot pretty well. So I don't know how he don't got no help. He needs to pass the fucking ball. Luka Doncic shot 15 for 30 in game one.
What do you mean pass the ball? Luka be getting assists.
15 for 30, bro? Yeah, he's getting assists because he's passing the ball and nobody else is touching the fucking ball until he passes it. He's doing the James Harden
who need
shit.
to pass the ball. Fucking Chris Paul. He
Bro,
got
Chris
2
Paul
assists, bro. This nigga out here, bro.
Bro, he has like 6 turnovers and like 3 of those is off passes.
God.
But like I said, in game one, if you go look, everybody shot pretty well except for Jalen Brunson. But Jalen Brunson was getting the ball at the last second, taking desperation shots because Luka's holding the ball for so damn long. He shot 30 fucking times. When Luka's not on the court, everybody gets a fair amount of shot attempts. Like, how can anybody get going if you're not touching the ball?
Calm down, Ruger. I think we have a no mas from Killer. Killer opted out. That's a TKO.
All right, so what was the question?
A victory for
Ruger. Next question.
Good job. So next question. So look, we're gonna switch the sports. We're gonna switch the sports. And let's talk about
let's talk about the Bucks and Celtics because that's a good series.
Okay, the Bucks and I got the Bucks. I think Giannis and them is gonna do their thing.
Warriors, Grizzlies.
Yeah. John Morant is about to be iconic. Malky?
Hold on, you think the Grizzlies gonna beat the Warriors in the
I got the
series?
Grizzlies.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. You know Dylan Brooks ain't playing tomorrow, right?
Dylan Brooks is ass. John Morant is just I don't think they're gonna win. I just think John Morant gonna do some iconic. Look, Chris Paul don't want to pass the ball, bro. Like, look at this dude. He ain't passing the. All right, Chris, bro. Where am I on Twitter at?
All right. Malky, who you got winning the Celtics Bucks series, and who you got winning the Golden State?
I got the Celtics winning the series. I got the Celtics winning in game 6.
Ridiculous.
4-2.
All right, and what about the Grizzlies Warriors? I think Keller somehow to his in there.
I actually want the Grizzlies to win, but the Warriors is better.
I ain't gonna lie, the way that matchup is, I don't know why, but the Warriors, they're making that matchup harder than it needs to be when they're trying to outrun the Grizzlies. You're not gonna outrun that young ass team. They need to slow it down. Because a lot of dudes on the Grizzlies, they can't even make layups. Like Brandon Clark, he can't even make fucking layups. So if you slow it down, he's not going to score.
Hold on, bro. Brandon Clark has been all right. Yeah.
He can't even make layups, bro. In the half court, he cannot make layups, bro. He be throwing the ball up, bro. I swear to God, he just be throwing the ball up. A lot of his points.
Are you watching the whole game, or are you just seeing?
I'm watching the entire game. If you could show me gameplay at a game and show me where Brandon Clark is getting the ball, posting up, making a layup, I'll be shocked because he's just throwing the ball up. He does get fouled sometimes, so that helps, and he does hit his free throws. But other than fast break, he's not making layups. And then
you saying the Warriors can't beat the Grizzlies at their game?
At running fast up and down the court? Nah.
But they probably.
You probably cut out again. But every time they do that, they start turning the ball over. But that's just that's what I'm saying. They can't compete with the Grizzlies doing that. Now they could beat the Grizzlies. All they gotta do is slow the shit down. When every time they slow it down, they start winning. So I don't know why they're choosing to play the Grizzlies like that. What's going on with Killer? Shit. Prince, are you there?
I'm here.
No, I'm not. No, I wasn't talking.
I'm here.
Oh.
I wasn't talking.
I'm listening. I'm not very vocal right now, only because I'm going to let y'all have the basketball. But when we talk about fighting, that's more my realm.
But yeah, man, the fast-paced small ball game, man, that's the Warriors game, bro. Like I said, that's the best small ball team pretty much probably in the history of the game, man. Like, you're not gonna beat them at that game. What's going to where the Grizzlies are gonna fall short is lack of experience against a team that has championship pedigree. The only reason they didn't lose that game, really, game 2, is because really Klay Thompson just had a bad game, and then they had an unfortunate situation that happened at the end of game 2. But yeah, they're not gonna win in San Francisco, bro.
But what about game 1? Because they literally only lost because you missed the layup. That's my whole point. They're competing with the Grizzlies at the Grizzlies.
He didn't, but you talking like y'all just missed a wide open layup. The shit was heavily contested, and not
I don't know
and not
about
and
heavily.
not and how what you mean? Klay Thompson was right on his ass, and he had to arc it high off the backboard because Gary Payton was about to block it. Like
Nah, he was
if you
on
go
his
watch
ass
that play,
behind him.
bro, he was heavily contested by
I watched
Klay Thompson, and then Gary Payton literally jumped up and slapped the fucking backboard because he was about to pin that shit. That's the
what
reason why Ja missed it, because he had to arc it so high off the glass.
But it was a close game, no matter what.
And I'm telling you, it's only close was because the refs ejected Draymond Green on some bullshit. So they paint defense.
Draymond Green was playing. Draymond Green was playing terrible up to that point. He had like 4 turnovers, and the Grizzlies were actually up by 7 at that time. And you said the Warriors are the best at small ball. They're playing small ball, but the Grizzlies, they're keeping bigs in the game like Jaren Jackson and Brandon Clark. So it's not like real small ball.
Yeah, because that's the way that you beat the Warriors. You got to slow them down and make them play big, make them be physical and rebound and get on the board. That's how you beat the Warriors. You're not going to beat them just running and gunning. That's why we never seen James Harden and the Houston Rockets ever beat them, because they were trying to beat them at their game. You're not going to beat them like that.
But James Harden is different because he's not athletic. Now the Warriors are going against the most athletic team. If you go look at the Warriors' losses this season, they've all been against young teams like the Spurs and the Grizzlies, because they're running up and down against athletic players. Like, no, you don't play like that. Now here I'm looking at the replay of the layup. Gary Payton didn't slap it off the backboard. He didn't even touch the backboard. It was somewhat contested, but that's a shot that he usually makes.
But notice how high he arced it off.
It was time running out
because he saw it. Yeah, time was running out. But he saw it. But he knew his shit was contested.
It was highly contested.
Hold on, first of all, who cares, bro? I want to know this. Oh, shoot the ball, Devin Booker. Oh, that's an assist. Let's go. Oh, he missed.
Go ahead,
Prince. Come on, bro. We on live stream and you doing.
Because y'all talking about some nonsense.
We're talking about the fucking sport.
Yeah, okay. All right. I ain't gonna lie.
Who did all this other stuff?
Yeah, he making this a cool show, bro.
Let's move on to him.
Let's go to UFC, man. Because I ain't gonna lie, y'all going back and forth about what was contested, what wasn't contested.
We're talking about the fucking sport.
Drake $500,000 on Charles Oliveira to get a victory tomorrow against against Justin Gaethje. I mean, you know what I meant. All right, they got y'all attention?
Yeah.
All right, go ahead. Talk about the UFC.
All right, so we got the UFC fight. We got the UFC fights going on. And the main event, Justin Gaethje, Charles Oliveira.
Man, who gives a fuck? We missed weight. We can't even win the title. Why are we even
talking about this fight, boy?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, this fight is very. I see what Killer's trying to do, but it's not gonna work, Killer. Nice try, buddy. Yeah, it is a good fight. It's a good fight. Unfortunately, Oliveira did miss weight. That's not really a big thing. Like, for some reason, people are making it a big deal. He lost his belt, but who cares? Like, I'm sure he'll win and fight for a belt his next fight. So,
belts matter in UFC, unlike boxing.
Nah, that's true. But I'm sure if he beats Gaethje, he would fight for his title the next fight. So.
Yeah, he was the number one contender for sure.
Yeah, so
he might not be.
Me personally, I think that he wins. I think he beats Gaethje. I can see it being a war, but I think he probably takes him out 4th round. But I wouldn't be surprised if Gaethje does his thing. Malky?
I just have a weird feeling Justin Gaethje wins, bro.
How? How does he win, Malky?
I got Gaethje winning by two.
You gotta get close to your mic, bro. We can't hear you.
Yeah, we can't really hear you, and it
Oh, he
I tell you
lagging.
what. Yeah. I tell you what, Michael. Go ahead, fix your mic. Killer, I'm gonna go to you. How do you think that fight turns out? Gaethje and Oliveira.
I originally had Gaethje by decision, and I
Oh,
thought it was going to be a pretty close fight, but now I think Oliveira might get stopped. I think
okay.
him missing weight has something to do with him potentially not being fully
In
in
shape.
shape the way he should be.
Okay, yeah, and I can see that. I can see that too. That's a good observation. Killer, sorry, Ruger. What about you, man?
I originally had Oliveira winning by submission. I feel like it could go either way. Either Gaethje's gonna hit him and then stop him, or but I think that's the only way Gaethje can win. Because the longer this fight goes, the more it favors Oliveira. So I'm gonna still go with Oliveira. I don't think the weight cut is gonna be excruciating on him because this is a guy he never fought at welterweight. He actually came up from featherweight. So
Can y'all hear me now?
I don't think it's that hard of a cut. Plus, he has a skinny body frame, so it's not like those big guys that really got to cut the weight, and it usually has a negative impact. So I'm gonna go with Oliveira by I want to say third round submission. I feel like he's gonna get a hold of Gaethje, probably get a choke in.
All right, Malky. Since is your mic fixed and cleared up? Let's get your
Can you
prediction
hear
on it.
me?
Yeah, perfectly, champ. Let's get your prediction on this
Perfect.
fight.
I got Justin Gaethje turning back the hands of time, doing what he did to Tony Ferguson. I think his striking is going to be a huge factor in the fight. Charles Oliveira's striking really isn't that good. I think he's going to get dismantled on the feet. I don't think he's going to be as inspired now that the belt not on the line. I just think he gets stopped and dominated, and yeah, he gets beaten up in 2 rounds.
Also, I wanted to say that you don't talk shit to Godfather Nate Diaz, and Nate Diaz did point out that Gaethje could be mounted and he still got choked out. I don't know how you get choked out when you got
Don't
somebody
be
mounted.
shocked.
So,
Don't be shocked if Gaethje submits him as well.
oh no, hey, if you bet on that, boy, you're gonna win $1 million.
I could see it.
So
High
we
kick
got. It seems
submission.
like. So it looks like we got two for. It seems like we got two for Gaethje and two for Oliveira.
Who's the two
Ne-
that picked Oliveira?
I picked Oliver. I thought
Me
I
and
was the only
Ruger.
one. Oh,
Nah, I picked Oliveira as well.
Oh, seems like me and
Next.
Killer's the only smart ones.
I don't know
All
about
right. So
that.
moving on to the card. We have the
Mhm.
co-main event, which is Rose Namajunas versus Carla Esparza.
Two.
Yeah, two. I give my first prediction. I think that this should be an easy win for Rose Namajunas. She should be able to do whatever she wants. Carla Esparza is pretty good on the ground. She's just a pure wrestler. I do have to point out that Carla Esparza did beat Rose Namajunas. She submitted her the first fight. But this was Rose with hair. Rose without hair is a different animal. So I don't see her doing that. My prediction is Rose Namajunas wins a UD. Maybe she wins a UD or she might submit her. But
Rose decisive
yeah,
UD.
yeah. Killer. Hey Ruger, what's your prediction?
I was usually if this fight was 2 or 3 years ago, I probably would have won with Carla Esparza, but Esparza's not hasn't been really looking good in her previous fights. Like her wrestling's been getting her through a lot of these fights, and it's not looking like she's improving. As opposed to Rose, she's really improved throughout her career. So I'm gonna go with Rose by UD. I don't feel like anybody's gonna be in trouble in this fight at all. I feel like Rose is just gonna stay on the outside, leg kick. She might get taken down once or twice, and Esparza might win 1 or 2 rounds, but that'd be the only thing she wins. So,
What about you, Killer? What's your prediction on this fight? Okay, I don't know what
uh,
Killer is. So we're gonna move on. So then we
what about
have
no Malky? Malky.
he already gave us his prediction.
Oh yeah, you said UD.
Yeah, so next we have the also talented and lovely, I believe is Mikey's favorite fighter, Tony Ferguson versus Michael Chandler. Mikey, I'll let you start this one off. Mo.
You got his
All
shit
right,
muted.
yeah, go ahead, Ruben, man. I don't know what's up with these clowns.
Uh, to me, this is like the gatekeeper fight. So I'm gonna go with. I want to say Tony Ferguson because I know how he fights, and I feel like his style is like perfect for Michael Chandler. But he been getting fucked up. Like if it's just is gonna be the time he gets put to sleep, I could see it. But other than that, I got him beating Michael Chandler. Only way I see Chandler win is him putting him to bed. But it could happen. So
I got
but
Michael
I feel like
Chandler
this fight
winning
going
every
into
which
decision
way. I don't think
or
I don't
choke
think
or
highly of
split.
I don't think highly of Tony Ferguson. I think he's actually really trash. I think Michael Chandler beats him. I do think he might be hard to finish. So I can see Michael Chandler UD, or I can see a third round stoppage, because he's been getting beat lately. He's been getting taking beatings lately.
So is Michael Chandler.
Yeah, that
Oh
he
my
had.
god, bro, they missing layups and shit.
Michael Chandler been taking beatings also.
Where you been, Killer? I asked you about your. What's your prediction on this fight?
I think Chandler is gonna win. Tony Ferguson just hasn't been looking good at all, man. Like
I don't think he was ever really that good.
I mean he was looking like the Korean zombie.
Right, right.
But
Tell me
yeah,
about it,
man,
man.
yeah, I got Chandler winning either UD or maybe a late second round stoppage.
Okay.
All right, Malky, you there? Malky eating.
Yeah, Monkey Eaton. All right. Well, I tell you what. That's all the UFC cards. They have the undercards. We don't really have to go through them because it's really not a lot of interesting fights.
What
Well,
about the
not to me. That is.
retirement fight? Don Cerrone versus Joe Lozon.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We can talk about that. So you have two gatekeepers. They both probably need to retire, and like you said, this probably is a retirement fight. Um, both guys
Are
is
do
taking a lot
you
of damage.
consider one of the other Hall of Famer or UFC Hall of Famer?
They both have a lot of fights, so they both can go down. I think Donald Cerrone is a little more popular than Joe Lozon, but Joe
Mhm.
Lozon has been around forever as well. So yeah, I guess you give him the credit. I ain't gonna lie though, you
I would.
once you get knocked the fuck out by Clay Guida, bro, that's just oh my god, that's just ridiculous.
I would give Joe Lozon the pioneer title because he was there since like the rise of the UFC. So I would give him that, and then with Don Cerrone coming from WEC, being one of the more prominent fighters, and then really fighting at the high level of the UFC for years, I would say he. If you give Uriah Faber the a Hall of Fame, I believe like Don Cerrone would be second tier. So
Okay, okay. Um, yeah, I mean, Killer, what's your prediction on this fight?
So yeah, originally I thought that Cowboy was gonna get his ass kicked all over the place just because I don't know who this other cat really is.
Yeah.
So and on top of that, I just been watching Cowboy get his ass kicked all over the place. That shit's just ridiculous, man. But Yeah, I'm gonna stick to it. I know. I'm just gonna go out on the limb and say the Cowboys will continue this ass whooping streak.
I'm gonna just go on the limb and say Cowboys is gonna get destroyed by Joe Luzon. Joe Luzon is gonna put in the type of performance where we're gonna be like, Luzon did that?
Like Clay Guida did to him.
God
Yeah,
damn,
like
man,
we're
you
gonna be
sound
like,
energized. Let me find out if you finished that wet burrito.
Right, right. There's a burger actually. He sounds
all
very
right,
replenished.
Damn, Melky did that.
Yeah.
all right, Anquan Bolden, don't
He,
keep going.
you guys.
Oh,
All right. So now
nah.
That's cool though. If
all
I'm
that is a
Antoine
wrap.
Bolden, I got a ring, not Joe Burrow.
Yeah, the Suns just sealed the game with a 3-pointer.
Yeah, I
That
see
was
it, bro.
dope.
They sold me, man.
Hey,
Um.
okay.
So let's so we're gonna switch sports now, and we're gonna talk about boxing.
Interesting
Tomorrow's a
topic
huge.
that just came out, by the way.
Okay, go ahead.
Javante Davis obviously just got into a Twitter war with Shakur Stevenson, and now he's saying after he fight, according to Blue Blood, after he fights Rolly, he only wants Lomachenko or Devin Haney. He don't want nothing else.
Really?
So,
Is
what's y'all
that what
thoughts
he
on that?
said? Is that what he said on with actual paperwork or
I don't
web
know.
work?
Only thing that is documented for sure is the Twitter argument with Shakur, him saying,
Because I
"Don't
ain't
make
gonna
me come
lie,
to 130."
Bernie the boxer, he came out and said that fool Blue Bud be lying. He said he was lying about a Earl Spence, Terrence Crawford fight date. Said it was like September something, and like
Yeah.
he got, and then he came out
All
and
right.
he said that's a damn
Well,
lie.
I ain't
Other
gonna
people
quote.
don't come out, so
Based on Tank actions, I'd say the last few hours, I wouldn't put it past him. But to be fair, this is his word. But we do know he pretty much insinuated that Shakur can get the smoke. So, what's y'all thoughts on all of that?
all right, I'll go first on this topic because Javante Tank Davis, man, he get in a Twitter war with everybody. He got in Twitter war with Keith Thurman. He got in Twitter war with fucking Bomb Squad, fucking Deontay Wilder. Like he a big talker on Twitter, but like he said himself, he ain't never asked for the big fights. He never begged Floyd for the big fights. He never seemed like he wanted the big fights. He got offered Lomachenko before and pretty much washed it away like it was nothing. Even at the time, Lomachenko was getting hyped as the greatest of all time, and Prince was calling him No Maschenko, like he was actually dope or something. But this has just seemed like a lot of talk as usual. And if he did want that smoke, he would get whooped on. Shakur beat his ass. So
Mm. Yeah, I like the fact that Tank seems ultra willing to fight the top guys. So, I'm for all of these fights.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah. Me too. I
tomorrow's
agree.
fights.
I agree. I definitely agree.
Tomorrow's fights. I'm
Uh
geeked to hear y'all
let's jump.
thoughts.
Let's jump into the actual fight for tomorrow. We have a huge fight: Canelo versus Bivol. If you guys don't know who Dimitri Bivol is, he's the lightweight champion.
Light
what's his
heavyweight.
What belt
last
is that
name?
out?
Because you just said it
Bivol.
two different ways in like one sentence.
Bivol or Bivol, however you want to say it. You
Yeah,
can say it's
Bivol or
like De La
Bivol. That's why
Hoya,
I
De
said it
La
like that.
Hoya. Yeah, De La
Yeah,
Hoya,
that's
De
why I
Nah,
La
it's
said it
Hoya.
not
like
De
that.
La Hoya. It's De La Hoya.
You can say it De La Hoya, De La
It's
Hoya.
not De La
It's,
Hoya, bro.
bro, you've heard
It can
people
be.
say
It
De
can
La
be, bro.
Hoya
It can
or
be.
De La
Yeah, it
Hoya.
can be
Bro,
looked
it's
at as De La
Spanish, bro.
Hoya.
I live in California. It's De
Bro, it
La
doesn't
Hoya.
matter
It's
if you live
literally
in
not
It
even
Calabasas.
doesn't
connected.
matter. The urban community call him Della.
No, it has nothing to do with the urban community. People say De La Hoya, bro.
Nigga, it has to do with the way his name, bro. All right, Prince. I'm gonna call you Prince. Because that's how I want to say it. Prince.
That's actually how he would actually prefer you to say it like that.
Prince. Aladdin. I'm calling this nigga Prince Aladdin.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Tomorrow's
It,
fight.
so tomorrow's fight. Thank you. So we have Canelo. Well, I guess he's not even really moving up. Is he moving up? Yeah, he's
He's
moving
moving
up
up
to.
75.
He's moving up to 75 light heavyweight. He's gonna take on Dimitri Bivol. I honestly don't know why. I personally felt like he could have just felt Charlo or Benavidez, and that would have been easier for him. Uh, as far as much as how the fight's gonna go, I think this is a very competitive fight. But I do think Canelo win a unanimous decision. Very close, very very close. UD. Or he might even win a split decision. He's gonna win a decision. Bivol is gonna give him a lot of trouble with his footwork, his movement, the jab. But I do think Canelo gets the job done. Very controversial. I wouldn't be surprised even if it's a draw. Malky, shoot.
This is a very interesting fight with Bivol and Canelo. I'm gonna go ahead and say Canelo wins 7 rounds to 5 in a controversial fight that people think could go all 3 ways.
Okay.
But who
I
you
don't know,
got
Malky. You
winning?
just cut out. He just said Canelo.
Oh.
All right,
I
go
said
ahead, Ruger.
Canelo. I said
You said
Canelo
all
wins.
3 ways.
I said
Mm.
Canelo wins a decision 7 rounds to 5, and the argument is going to be it could go all 3 ways: a draw, Canelo, or Bivol. I think it's going to be the opinions like Serrano and Taylor. But I got Canelo
Nah,
winning
I heard
7 to 6.
when I heard the internet opinions, everybody was saying Serrano. It was like very
Nah,
few
that's
takers.
bullshit.
That's
A
That
lot of
ain't
people
BS,
said
bullshit.
bro.
I can
A lot of
send you
that's
the
people
link.
had
bullshit,
I can
bro.
KD.
send you the
That's
link.
bull.
I'll
Yeah,
send you the
yeah,
link.
yeah, yeah.
A
No,
lot of
no, no,
people
no, no.
had both of them.
Yeah, a
I'll
lot of
send you the
people.
link.
It was 50-50. A lot of people had
Nah, it
Serrano, and
wasn't.
then a lot of people had Katie Taylor. You
It was
can't
like
sit here and tell me
80-20,
you
bro.
thought. No, it wasn't no 80-20, bro.
All right, I'll send you
Clarissa,
the link, bro. You can watch the video
bro,
yourself, bro.
Clarissa Shields even came out her mouth and said she thought
That's
Taylor
her,
won. Yeah, but it was so many other people, so many boxing
bro. I
professional
don't give a fuck
fighters
about them
said the
boxing
same
people.
shit.
Boxing people don't even know who the champ is, bro. I ain't
Man,
with them motherfuckers, bro.
that's cool. All right, so hey, Killer, who do you like in this Canelo fight?
Me personally, I like Bivol to
It's Bivol.
potentially Bivol. I like him. I like him to potentially stop him
You
in
said
10th
stop
or 11th
Canelo?
round. Yeah, I can see it, bro. I can see it. I'm gonna put in a ticket
What?
for that
Please,
too.
please,
But
please, please, please
but
explain to
uh,
me. Please
but
explain
I
to me.
don't.
What do
But if
you
he
see?
doesn't stop him, I don't. There's no way he's gonna win a decision because I just really don't see them giving a decision to him unless he just come out here and beat Canelo the fuck up, which he's not gonna do. So
Well,
yeah,
I still want to know how do you feel like he's gonna stop? You know, Bivol isn't known as a very devastating puncher.
I mean, that's cool. But I just think he just might come out here and be better than Canelo tomorrow.
Uh,
I just really
let
feel
me
that.
ask you. Oh yeah, I got you. Let me ask you something. What inspired you about your predictions? Because if I'm not mistaken, this is the same. This is the same man that had the Las Vegas Aces losing to the to the Phoenix Mercury. Should I
Uh,
add that the score was 106 to 88?
do I need to post your a screenshot of one of your tickets in the chat where you miss every single fucking pick?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I tell you one thing. Look,
Do I
I can do
do I
this.
need
I
to
can
do
do the
that?
same for you.
Why
I can
you
do the
want to
same
sit
for
up there?
you.
You want to fly?
No, I'm saying I can do the same for you.
And you better
I
shut
can
up
literally do the. Didn't
before I
you
post the
just put?
video for when Sabonis got ejected.
Didn't you? Didn't you just like you literally bet a lot of money for the Romanov dude to go to go over 3 minutes, and he submitted this.
But I only put $50 on that shit. But that shit was some. I ain't gonna lie. But even though I lost, bro, that was like the most stressful minute and a half.
Cause,
Oh my
cause,
god, bro.
cause, Killer, didn't you say you seen him and you were just like, God dang, it was like a bear eating a damn fucking rabbit or something. Like, God damn, this youngin got out here. That's why they call him King Kong, bruh.
I ain't gonna lie. I would have liked to see him fight DC when he was on top. I
Who's
feel like
DC?
that would have been a good fight.
Yeah,
That would
Romanov
have
just
been nice.
will eat him. I think Romanov eats anybody that you put in his way. That young is just big and just
And then, like, bro, how you gonna beat somebody to fuck up like that? And then when they stop the fight, you gonna go over and check on them, like, bro.
Yeah, and hug him and kiss him. I know, right? Just weird, bro. Ruger, did we get your prediction about the Canelo fight?
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie. Y'all making it seem like Bivol got a chance, bro. That motherfucker finna get his ass
I,
beat, bro. That nigga finna go
I
out
don't see
there,
that.
bro. He finna look like fucking. What's his name, bro? Fucking. What's the dude name? Callum Smith, bro. He finna go out there and
Oh
get his
hell
ass
no.
beat the fuck down, bro.
Oh yeah,
I ain't gonna act
Ruger, you
like he got a
tripping.
chance, bro. He finna go out there after the third round. All the crowd gonna be going crazy. He gonna realize he ain't got no chance of winning. He gonna try and stick to the outside like Danny Jacobs did for like a round or two. Then that boy gonna quit, bro. He finna quit, bro.
Oh wow, he
Yeah, I
gonna
ain't gonna
quit.
lie, bro.
It's gonna be a
You
straight
acting
ass
like
whooping,
Dimitri
bro.
is a
It ain't
bitch.
gonna be close at all.
Oh yeah.
And Canelo said he's fighting at 175 because he already got a belt off of Callum Smith, and then he's actually trying to become undisputed at 175, and then that was it. So I guess 175 is his weight class. He's not worried at 168, probably
Nah,
because he
Canelo
figures
looks
like the
next to
dudes at
70.
168 they fight each other. He'll fight them and then take all their belts after they unify. So
Man,
that
Canelo was
armor is pretty
already
sweet.
thinking about Triple G.
Let
I
me
ain't gonna lie.
But that's
so I have
Triple
a
G.
question.
That's
Wait,
different.
hold
Yeah,
on. I
because
have a
he's
question for
already
I have
fighting
a
Triple G.
hold on, Monkey. I have a question for Killer. Because you and I spoke about this earlier. Um and you don't feel like Canelo is really that good. Why?
Yeah, that thing.
No, it's not saying that he's not that good. I just don't feel like he's just this goat that everybody's making him out to be, man.
I agree with you.
It's like who, because like I said before, like me personally, I don't feel like he beat Triple G in either one of those two fights. And since Triple G, like, bro, who the
I
fuck
agree
is
with
he
you.
fighting? That's on an elite,
What do you
like on
mean?
an
I
elite
can name
Well,
you.
level.
I gotta give him credit
I
for
can
Callum Smith.
Who is
Yeah,
he
He beat
beating?
he fought Callum Smith, bro. He
Colin
fought
Smith won the
Kovalev.
Super Six,
Hold on,
bro.
hold on. He fought Callum Smith. He fought Kovalev. He fought Danny Jacobs. Like he's fighting, and then that's just this era Canelo.
Billy
Canelo's
Joe
fought so
Saunders,
many. Billy Joe Saunders, exactly. I
Caleb
was getting
Plant.
to that. Caleb, I was getting to that. Monkey,
Well,
goddamn, let me
Caleb,
cook.
I ain't gonna lie. Okay.
No, I don't want to hear nothing about no Caleb
Answer this
Plant, bro.
question: what do you rate your Dennis Ugas? Do you rate your Dennis Ugas and Danny Garcia as a good opponent?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not taking away from none of these guys. I just don't
You
feel
just,
like
you
it's just
just.
like that. Like they're not on that level, man. Like they not on that
How are they
next
not on that
level. Like
level? How? Please explain.
He's on a different level. That's why.
Yeah,
that's what I'm
exactly.
saying.
Canelo's on a
It's like
different level. No, but nobody is on Canelo level. Now you met somebody in
I ain't gonna
Triple
say
G on
that.
the same. No, you met somebody in Triple G where their levels are probably comparable. But you see what happened. You had an electrifying fight. It
oh
could have went either way.
damn it.
It could have went either way. So
I disagree with Prince, bro. I already watched the fight, bro. Triple G definitely won that first fight. It wasn't even fucking
I,
close. And
I
then the second
personally
fight, it
thought
was
Triple
close,
G
and
won.
Triple G should have won.
Bro, I
But a
personally
draw would
thought
have been
Triple G
cool.
won. I personally thought Triple G won both fights, but I wouldn't argue if you gave that first fight a draw, or if you gave the second fight either a draw or Canelo or Triple G. It was so close because it was a lot of
I
No,
thought
swing
the
he
rounds,
first
didn't
fight was
draw in
Triple
that
G.
first fight.
I had the first
bro.
fight Triple G as
It was
draw.
a lot of swing rounds. This is what I'm trying to explain to
No, the
you
fuck
guys.
it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
No, it
And then
wasn't,
if you
bro.
have a lot of swing rounds, you can't say it's controversial because a
Bro,
swing round means that
just
it could have
cause,
went either way.
just cause a nigga don't get his ass beat that round, bro, that don't mean he won the fucking round.
Bro, it's
You
a
gotta do
swing
something to win the
round.
fucking round.
No, a swing round
You
means
could
a
argue
very
I
that
know
both
what the
competitive
fuck
did
fight.
you
best in
mean. A
that
swing
round.
round means it's so close you don't know who the fuck won.
No,
It
no, a
wasn't no
swing
round
round
like
means
that.
it's a competitive round that could go either way.
It could
In
be
the first
preference
fight,
based.
it wasn't but
It
one or two rounds like that, bro.
No, that's not true because Canelo was doing good. It was a lot of swing rounds in the first, like in the first
What was
four
the swing
rounds.
rounds? Please let me know,
Like it
bro. We
was a
watched
lot
that
of swing
fight.
rounds. Hold on, bro.
Okay,
It was
we
a lot
watched
of
that
swing
fight.
rounds in the first 4 rounds, and then in the middle rounds, Triple G started to take over, and then Canelo won the last 3 rounds.
All right, bro. You talking about the first fight that happened?
Yeah, so that's 6 rounds right there.
Bro,
So that
all
means
right,
there's
bro.
a draw.
You sound crazy as hell. That shit did not happen, bro. You made that shit up.
Nah, I didn't. I would encourage you to watch the fight.
I already
first
seen the
fight.
fight 3 times. It
Well,
be showing
score it
on
then.
Box Nation.
Now, I can tell you this. I personally
How
thought
many
Triple
rounds
G
did you
won.
give Canelo out of the 12 rounds, Ruger?
In the first fight?
Yeah.
2 fucking rounds.
Oh yeah.
He got his ass whooped.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. That's why I asked him.
Okay, Malky, what about you? How many rounds did you give Canelo?
I can see
In
an
the first fight.
argument where you had it a draw. I personally had Triple G or a draw. In the
Me too.
second fight, I had Canelo or a draw.
Or draw. Me too. So the first fight I had Triple G. I actually had Triple G, but I wouldn't argue a draw. And then the second
But
fight, I had Triple G. I had Triple G. Technically, I had Triple G, or I wouldn't argue if you had it a draw or Canelo.
All right, here's the punch stats for the first fight.
This third fight,
169 to 218. Triple G outlanded him in punches 10 to 12 rounds.
Bruh, but you looking at CompuBox, bro. I told you is how the flow of the round is going, and that's only by the eye test. Judges ain't looking at
nigga, the eye test showed Triple G was walking that motherfucker down like a dog.
But wasn't effective. Was not effective at all. This was not the effective Triple G.
That nigga
How you
did was effective in that first fight because he had his ass on the bike. Kill it, rejoin, bro. Tell this
I'm already in here.
Bro, it's not even that. He wasn't really effective. He was hesitant.
What?
Bro, he was hesitant on throwing punches. And
no, the fuck he wasn't.
Yes,
how was he not? Hold on. How was he not effective though?
He wasn't effective.
703 fucking punches, bro.
Ruger, he was not vintage Triple G where he was loading up with hard body shots and hard hooks to the head.
Bro, he threw 342 power punches.
He knew because Canelo was going to counter his ass, and that's what Canelo was doing.
Bro, he walked through them bitches, bro, and was fucking him up.
It's still a scoring shot. Go ahead and watch the fight.
And what about the scoring shots he landed? Because he had that motherfucker backing up and oh my god.
Man, look,
bro. Go back and tell me what rounds you gave him. Please show me.
I told you, bro. The swing rounds came from 1 through 4. And
bro,
definitely
let me show you something right now.
Hold on.
Canelo landed 2 of 18 jabs in round 3, bro.
And Canelo definitely won the last 3 rounds. So even if you gave Canelo 3 of the 4 rounds I spoke of, that's a draw.
Bro, you cannot give Canelo round 3 or round 4 against Golovkin, bro. You cannot do it, bro.
Not round 4, because that's when Canelo got hit with that big overhand hook, and he ate that shit.
And you can't give him round 11, so I don't know where you got that from.
You can't give him... Bro, you give him the last 3 rounds. I think every judge had him winning the last 3 rounds.
And that's because they're stupid, bro.
Oh, my God. This coming from somebody that literally said Canelo won 2 rounds in that fight.
He only won fucking 2 rounds.
Oh, yeah, bro. You'll say anything.
Hey, even CompuBox said that he only won 10. He only outlanded him in 2 rounds. So I think I'm closer to being right than somebody saying it was a fucking swing round in round 11 when he got mopped.
No, it wasn't even a swing round in round 11. Round 11, there was a Canelo round.
You tripping. Okay. All right, bro. He won a round, bro. Getting out punched. You right, bro.
That was a Canelo round.
Man, he didn't. Yeah, Canelo didn't beat Triple G, man. He did not. Yeah, he didn't beat him in either one of those fights.
His 13 punches to Triple G 17.
This is the same person that literally said Romanov wasn't about to knock this dude out. So I don't want to hear when anyone.
I mean, bro, that's one. That's one fight.
That's a prediction. And this is you talking about somebody won a round and it got out.
You just told me that. You just literally told me that you didn't even think Canelo was that nice because the guys he fighting ain't even that nice, and it's
I
like, what
didn't
the
say
fuck are you talking about?
I didn't say that he wasn't that nice. I just
You
don't
just
consider. I
said,
just don't think
He
he
said he
like.
don't think
I
he a
don't think
goat.
he just fucking
but
goat.
yeah, you
That's not
give Errol
saying.
Spence
That's not
fucking
saying that.
credit for beating Danny Garcia and beating Ugas. What the fuck kind of shit is that? And
How does
Leon
that not
Smith
make?
is the nigga, and Leon Smith is the nigga that won the fucking Super 6 tournament. Undefeated, and he
Callum,
destroyed him. He beat
Callum,
undefeated Billy Joe Saunders.
Billy
He
Joe.
beat
I ain't gonna lie. Billy Joe was
he
washed, bro.
man washed. How the fuck he was washed when he
That
made a
motherfucker was
competitor?
on like a
Oh,
3-year
goodness.
layoff,
It was
bro. He
bro.
came
It was
back
still
on Fat
competitive,
Camp. He came
bro. It
back
was
on Fat Camp, and remember,
yeah, bro. It
I
was
know the whole story.
competitive,
Billy
bro.
Joe was supposed to fight Demetrius Andre. He pulled out. Well, he got pulled out because he got suspended for the steroids, and then fucking he came back. He fought. He
Man,
fought
he ain't trying to
somebody.
hear that
He was on
shit,
a Fat
bro.
Camp, bro. He fought. He
Bottom
fought
line is Canelo,
Earl Monroe.
and Canelo beat the Earl Monroe. Who the fuck is Earl Monroe?
What the fuck is
Willie
his name?
Monroe?
Monroe Jr., bro. What the fuck is his name?
Willie
Willie
Monroe?
Monroe Jr. Yes, he fought him, bro.
Yeah,
I
Earl
remember
Monroe.
this
Look,
shit, bro.
bottom line, bro, he fought Willie Monroe like 8 years ago, bro.
Okay,
He
but he
didn't come
came
back
when he
and
was
fought
supposed to
Willie
fight Demetrius
Monroe.
Andrade.
No.
He got
Look, bottom line
suspended
is
for
this. All right,
steroids,
look, bottom
and
line
he
is
came
this,
back on
bro.
Fat
I ain't
Camp.
trying to hear none of that shit. If they fight a third time, Triple G is just, I don't know. I just think he's a little older.
He
I
washed.
think Canelo. Yeah, I think Canelo. I don't know Wash, but I think Canelo has an easier time because Canelo even backed him up the second fight easily. Like he made his adjustments, and you can tell that those punches was taking a toll on Triple G. So. I don't know.
Yeah, in
Like
the
I said, I'm
second
not
fight.
arguing. It was a close fight. On both fights, it was a close fight. Now, I did have Triple G winning both fights, but
That's what I
I
was just
wouldn't
about to
argue.
say that, and it's like you talking all of this shit, and you done
No,
said
cause y'all,
before
because y'all
that you
making
didn't
it
even
seem
have him
like
winning those fights.
yeah. Because I also said that I wouldn't argue if somebody had Canelo, and y'all making it seem like this was a robbery. In
That
y'all
first
words,
fight
like
was a
he did not.
robbery. I
No, it
don't give
wasn't a
no.
fucking
I was
The
about to
robbery.
second
say
fight,
that first
I
fight
never said
No,
the
was.
it
second fight
wasn't.
was a
No,
robbery.
it
That
wasn't a
first
robbery.
fight
Y'all
is a
don't even know what
robbery.
a fucking robbery is.
It
That was
was a
not a
fucking
robbery.
stick up, nigga.
Bro, it can't be a robbery if it's a
It
lot of
wasn't
swing
close.
rounds. Bro, it was close swing rounds, so it
Bro.
can't be a robbery.
Oh,
That's like
see.
when people
Only
saying
you
Katie
calling it a
Taylor,
swing
when
round.
people hold on, when people telling me that Amanda Serrano was robbed by Katie Taylor, how the fuck is it a robbery? It was a competitive fight that didn't go her way. Just because your person didn't get their hand raised don't mean it's a robbery.
It's not
You gotta
about
look
if
at the
I don't
fucking
have a
fight. That shit
person.
don't make sense.
I never liked fucking Triple G. But
You
he
did
beat
like
his
Triple
ass in
G
that first
because
fight, bro.
you did because when you was fighting, you even named yourself after him. You did Triple R, acting like I don't fucking
What?
remember that shit.
I never did that. What are you talking
Triple
about?
R,
What are you talking
Ruger
about?
Your name was Ruger Ronnie Richie.
What are you talking about? That's not even my name. What is he talking about? I never liked Triple G. I always thought Triple G was overrated. I always felt like he was fighting easy competition.
Man.
And when he fought Triple
And Killer
G,
sucks too.
when he
Killer don't
fought
know boxing.
Canelo, I actually picked Canelo to beat him, and he fucking got his ass whooped. And then when he won the fucking decision, I was like, damn,
I
he
mean,
just
but you
won
just
some
going off
bullshit.
of decisions, bro. I mean, off of predictions. No, just like how you talking about how
Oh, you
I
still
went
on that?
over
I
on
was
King
joking.
Kong.
Are you still on
You
that, King?
and then you said that Dylan White was gonna go the distance against Fury.
Yeah, and that's true. And Dylan White disappointed me because you
Like,
had a light
so
punching
I don't
Fury,
understand
knock
how
you
you
the
can.
fuck
Oh man,
out.
where this coming from, nigga?
See, well, again, killer. That was a joke. Second of all, you just don't like, bro. Y'all not being fair. Y'all hating on Canelo because he's fucking
I'm
Mexican. He's
not
not
hating,
black,
bro. I know
and he's
my
Nobody's
not
shit.
black.
hating on.
Yeah, we're
Nobody's
hating.
hating on
You are a
Canelo.
black racist. That's what you are.
You
We're
sound
not you.
crazy.
We're not
These is
you.
two white niggas
We don't
fighting,
like
bro. What are you talking about?
you literally don't like black people. And then and then when you talking to black people, while you talking about it, you say,
Bro,
"Oh
we're not
no, I
even
mean
about
the
to sit
urban."
here man, bro. First of all, we on air. We're not even about to sit
Bruh, we talking about
and
two
going now. How
white
the fuck
boys
I'm black
fighting
and I don't like black
and two
people, bro?
Mexicans fighting,
Y'all
bruh.
just hating. Y'all just hating because y'all don't want to see Canelo. If Canelo was black, y'all would look at
So
him as the
what? So
greatest
what?
thing
We was
ever.
hating. So what? We was hating on Katie Taylor
No,
last
he
week
already
because she
lost to
white.
Mayweather. He can't be the
Yeah,
greatest thing
exactly.
ever.
Exactly. You was hating on Katie Taylor. You was hating on Katie Taylor. Talking
Nobody was
about it was
hating, bro.
talking about
I
it
didn't
was
give
you.
a
I
fuck
watched
which
that
one of
fight
them
with you.
won.
I watched that fight with you, and it was you that literally told me after the 8th round, it was no way Katie Taylor wins a decision.
No, it
Boy,
was
were you
not
wrong.
after the 8th
Boy,
round.
it was after the 8th round.
It was
Boy, were you
during the
wrong.
second
You was
Bruh, it's a
always
round.
fucking
wrong. You
robbery. It
been
don't matter if
wrong
you're
about
wrong.
what,
It's
bro?
just like
You
it's just
wrong
like
about what?
somebody
the seventh
predicting
round. And
You
fucking
was
and
wrong
Robbie
then
about
it's
Guerrero
like,
to
bro,
beat
if you
Jackson
gonna
exactly.
quote
Martinez.
me,
You
if
was
you
wrong
gonna
about
quote me,
Ferguson,
quote
and
everything
on
that I
top of
said.
that, you were wrong about King Kong. You just always wrong. I'm gonna
So
call you
off of
Killer
two
wrong.
off of two decisions. I mean off of two predictions.
Look at you. You can't even get the. You was wrong on the wording. Look at you even using the wrong words. Let me find out. All right, you know what, bro? I'm about to. That is all for this segment of the Goats and Goose Show, guys. Thanks for whoever tuned in.